I'm Neil with your 20/7 news. I have contact names as well. Welcome to the first ever St. Paul's Reporters Club news broadcast. Firstly, we'd like to thank you for tuning in to channel SBC1. And first news for the day, we interviewed Miss Austin. Our own Miss Dasha Rao interviewed Miss Austin for her views on how the shoebox project is going to proceed.
And this afternoon we have with us Miss Austin, who is the new head of the shoebox project. As most of the school now knows, Miss Kluta has left. And what we all really want to know is what's happening with the shoebox project now.
Okay, so it's still very early days yet, but I'm just going to start with the shoebox by doing exactly what Mrs. Kluta did, because I think it's very successful. And I think the first year we will follow that. The only thing that I would like to see is a little bit more of the whole school involvement. So maybe some involvement from the primary school. We went out the other day for the first time, so I learnt a lot. Thank you to Sasha and to Gabby, because you really showed me exactly what it was about.
And how do you feel having gone on one of the outings now? What's your feeling with the project?
It's obviously, I've always thought it's a very worthwhile project. To see it in action is amazing. The kids that we were dealing with were, they were, full of energy, and it was really, really nice to see the interaction between the St. Paul's students and the kids at the Usa Primary School was, for me, a highlight.
Okay, thank you very much, and we hope to see more of the shoebox project in the future.
Thank you.
Welcome back. Our next news item is an economic update from Nomagugu and Elton. They have some information about economics.
Okay, good morning. Today we'll be giving you your economics news. My name is Nomagugu and my co-presenter is Elton Shipena. Many of you may not know this, but the grade 11s took part in an economics competition on the banks of Namibia. Elton, tell us more about this.
Well, the economics competition is about where the students of grade 11s all around Windhoek, mostly in the central area, such as Jan Jonker, Jan Moore, Academia, Concordia, St. Paul's and Windhoek Gymnasium, had received a booklet on the Central Bank of Namibia and had to study from it.
Unfortunately, St. Paul's did not win, but we have to understand this as the competition was critical but stable.
The first prize was $1,000, which the Jan Moore students received. The second prize was $500, and the third prize was $250.
Although the outcome was quite negative, we are still very proud of our learners. Well done, St. Paul's. This has been your economics news. My name is Nomagugu Moyo, and this is Elton Shipena, giving you your news on the minute,
every minute.
And now, in international news, some good news for you guys. Oh, not you personally, but I'm just saying. Gay marriage has been legalized in America. Jules van der Poort has more.
Thank you, Neil. Hi, I'm Jules van der Poort, and I'm reporting to you live from New York in the United States. Same-sex marriage is now legal in the entire USA after the Supreme Court declared that all bans concerning same-sex marriage are to be lifted immediately. Over the years, various states have already legalized. However, the majority of states oppose the legalization. The gay community is ecstatic about this recent change of events, and there have been various pride parades all over the country. This trend is continuing globally, with countries such as the Republic of Ireland also lifting all regulations concerning same-sex marriage. Who knows which countries may follow suit next? Thank you, Neil. Back to you.
And in other news, the Young Gold, the grade 10s of 2015, they went on their residential expedition. And oh, hello there. They brought a dog. Yay. Here is Tuddy with the news.
Good morning, St. Paul students and teachers. We are here to inform you about the DOE Young Gold Residential, but why not start with a joke first?
How do construction workers party?
They raise the roof.
The main aim of the project was to travel up north to Grootfontein to a rural town called Tumkwe to help build a playground for an underprivileged school and renovate a classroom for Matako Primary School.
The playground needed the most planning and contributions, but this does not dismiss the large effort that was given to complete the project. And the playground consists of a swing set, a jungle gym, a seesaw, and a bench, all made from logs and tires. Now, for the greatest part of the trip, the $30 adoption of the Young Gold DOE mascot.
Her name is Aya, literally spelled I-Y-A.
Indeed. Aya, IYA, aka Aya, was saved from the severe dog abuse in Tumke by our loving Gabby McDonald and traveled back home with us. She is currently a thriving young puppy, as you can see, who everyone has grown to love, except for Liam Kachitai, who unfortunately had Aya urinate on him twice.
Liam has been severely traumatized by this experience, and we, the Reporters Club, wish him well and all the hopes in the world for his great recovery from this very traumatic experience.
This has been our news bulletin. Thank you, and back to you, Neil.
Raise the roofs. It's not that fun. Now, on to sport. Now, we all know what happened this weekend, a few weekends back. Our St. Paul's first team soccer won the Classic Clashes. Now, it was a great match where we snatched victory from the jaws of defeat. And I had an interview with one of their star players. So, let's find out. So I'm here in this beautiful room with the talisman of the St. Paul's first team soccer team. Prosper Chimanombe. Prosper, it's great to have you here.
Great to be here.
I want to ask you a few questions, just get inside the mentality of a winner. Tell me, when did you start playing soccer?
I think when I was grade 5.
That's great. And tell me, do you follow any strict eating pattern routine? Do you eat any foods?
It was a time I was pretty fat, so I had to adjust the diet, but I think it was worth it.
Okay, great. And tell me the feeling in the camp before the Classic Clashes. Were you guys scared? Were you guys anxious? How were you guys feeling?
I think it was a kind of a given that we were going to win because of the amazing players we had, but obviously nerves and jitters. But it was a bit of both. But,
Right.
Yeah,
Interesting. And tell me, who do you think is the most attractive player on your team?
Besides me.
From your personal experience, besides you, we all know you.
That's a weird answer. Good question.
Yes.
I think the number 7.
Number 7,
Yeah.
and that would be
The captain of the team.
captain of the team.
I think you know it. Yeah, I think you know him.
And his name is?
Prosper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Besides him,
Besides him, hey, I think we're all
attractive. Come on. Okay, who's the least? Never mind. Let's move on. So Prosper, now talk me through the moment when you scored that blighter of a free kick in the match.
Well, at that point we were 2-1 down, in the dressing room, it was pretty intense. So as a captain, I had to do something to help my team. So I had to zone the crowd out. I had to be in the moment when I hit that ball. Yeah.
And since it's just me and you talking, just chat among two friends, no one else watching. Was that goal really meant as a goal, or was it a cross?
A bit of both. But I'm happy it went in.
I think we all are happy it going. And then, were there any funny things said in the dressing room before, after, during the match? Anything that you can remember that's worth telling?
Before, obviously, jokes were going around to ease the players. But half time, especially when Hende got injured, I think it was serious, man. Each player had something going on. But I think the point that hit us all was when we saw Hende, he was hurt. Then we decided we were playing this match for him and for everyone else.
Oh, that sounds great. That sounds great. And then, Prosper, just one thing before we finished. Do you think that winning such a prestigious tournament will get you, as they say, more babe action?
Oh, babe action. Obviously, but it's not like you needed to be interested anyways.
Oh, okay, I see. Modest, thank you. Thank you. That was a great interview with Prosper, the captain of the St. Paul's first team that won the Classic Clashes. Thank you, Prosper. Thank you. We'll be back after the break.
And we'll be representing the St. Paul Sports News. In hockey news, the team went on a tournament in Stellenbosch in the first term, and they're improving a lot by the second. And they're also doing a league right now.
If you've been hanging around the field recently, in these past 2 months, you would have noticed that there's been a volleyball tournament going on. And the finalists were 11R and 12L. Now I'll take you on the journey of 11R. On the 17th of June, they won against 8H 25-6. On the same day, they won against 9J 24-10. On the 23rd of June, they won against 12P 2-0. On the 1st of July, they won against 11M by default. On the 3rd of July, well, let's just wait to find out. Now the grade 12L's journey, which were the other finalists. On the 18th of June, they won against 10S 25-10. The 24th of June, they won against 8S 2-0. On the 2nd of July, they won against 10B 2-1. And on the 3rd of July, 12L suffered their first loss from 11R 2-1.
In netball news, the under-15s and the under-19s ended their league on the 7th of July. The under-19s won their league, and we wish them many more wins. The under-15s unfortunately still need to improve, but they're getting better and better by the day. We wish them good luck on their journey.
Now for soccer news. The soccer boys won against Amazing 4-2 at home and 3-0 away. They also won RTS home 1-2 and away 4-0. At Hage, they won 4-1 and here they won 3-3. And now the soccer girls. They won against Delta 1-0 and drawed with Hage 0-0. They're preparing currently for the semi-finals with St. George's on the 13th of July, and the boys are preparing for quarterfinals on the 18th of July.
This has been the Simple Sports News. We'll see you soon.
On an administrative note, we would just like to inform all potential SMC candidates that the due date for their SMC manifestos to be in is 17th of July of 2014.
It's assembly! Serpa, have you heard about the new St. Paul's Times?
No, I have not heard about the new St. Paul's Times.
Have you been living on a rock? It's been hitting the newsstands like crazy in several different newspapers.
Oh, well, what is it about?
It contains all the current events that are going on in St. Paul's and several other interesting tidbits that you might like to know.
And who created this St. Paul's Times?
The St. Paul's Reporters Club produces it and a lot of effort goes into it.
Well, did you know that the Reporters Club of the St. Paul's College also went on an amazing outing?
No way, where did you go?
We went to Radio Wave, where the deacon, who was a former St. Paul's student, showed us around. He showed us everything there is to know about the radio world. It was really interesting.
Oh, cool.
And there are more outings to come. So if you want to join the Reporters Club, contact Ms. Pretorius ASAP.
Back to you, Neil.
And now, for our younger audiences, we thought we'd give you some enjoyable time by reading you a story. 50 Shades
Neil,
of
no,
Grey.
no, other book.
I mean, Nifty Spades of Hay. Okay. One day, there was a small pig called Hay, and she had lots and lots of spades. We have also now received a video regarding the Old Gold Expedition, a trip the grade 11s went on, some of the grade 12s as well, to Elands Bay. Henry Johnston has more for us. And now, very excitingly, the winner of the math poster.
Hey, you fool! It's for me to say, not for you to say. Excuse me, please. Sorry about this. And the winners of the math competition are...
This has been our 20 past 7, which has gone on a bit longer than we wanted to, but 20 past 7 news broadcast from the Reporters Club on channel SPC1. Thank you for tuning in. And, as they say, lentils will be lentils, but the day that shoes fly is nigh.